Give me a sec.
Hello everyone, LucciUnicornRod here, bringing you a quick commentary over some Last of Us gameplay. This is actually Supply Raid. Not a mode that I'm very much of a fan of. It's kind of something that I don't really like. I think it's mainly because of the lack of objective, if that makes any sense. But nonetheless, I wanted to see if I can use this type of game mode to kind of do commentaries over. Doing commentaries over interrogations is a little bit more complicated just because how long the matches last. We can have matches up to 15 minutes long, and to try to do a commentary for 15 minutes, it's just not going to happen. So it's just not something that I want to do. It's a lot of work, to say the least. It's a lot of work trying to do commentaries that are 15 minutes long, and on top of that, me personally, I would not want to sit there and watch a gameplay that's 15 minutes long and try to, you know, something with like The Last of Us. No thank you, that's just too much for me. So with that in mind, I'm trying to make it so that I do things that I know that interest me, in turn may interest more people. So I'm gonna see if this game mode grows on me, and hopefully if that's the case, then hopefully I'll be doing more commentaries over this gameplay. Definitely still gonna do my live comms over interrogation. Usually those are the ones that I grab from like Twitch whenever I do streams. So we'll see.
Give me a sec.
I'm actually using the bow. I don't use the bow at all. It's not something that I use. What I like to use is pretty much the what's it call it? The name is skipping my mind. The rifle. Excuse me. That's what I like to use. That's primarily what I like to use, and it's something that I've always wanted to be good at. I wanted to be able to go super OP and take, you know, 4 people down with headshots, pure headshots, or go rapid and just like, you know, juke them out and stuff like that. So that's something that I wanted to go, that I like doing, but I decided that for this mode, I was getting really frustrated because I did start off using the rifle. I was using the rifle for a long period of time, but people kept fucking birding me, they kept throwing bombs at me, they kept just batting me, and it was really hard to try to do much with it in close range, I guess. And in this mode, again, you have to value your life, and it's like team deathmatch. And in first-person shooters, I really do like team deathmatch. I've always liked team deathmatch, you know, in games like Battlefield. It's a mode that I would always go to. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. But that's the way that I play. I don't really value my life very much. I do a lot of stupid shit, or I go in and just like go into a group of like 4 people and take down like 1 person and get raped by 3, or take down 2 and then get raped by the other 2, only for them to revive the teammates that I downed. So I don't really value my life very much, and so this game, again, this is a game where your lives kind of matter, and so it's a little bit hard trying to not get yourself killed, because you're trying to go off on yourself by yourself and do things on your own, not really staying close to your teammates, just because I don't know, I don't like staying close to people that I don't trust. I mean, there's no point in me being near you if I don't like you. Not so much not like you, as more of like, I don't know if you're a good player. And you'll find out later on what I'm talking about, because it's a perfect example of what I'm talking about later on in this match. But yeah, and so since I don't value my life very much, I find it very hard to try to stay alive, just because, again, I go wandering off, I do my own thing, and I end up running into people and getting myself killed. So yeah. I do my best, and with the revolver, my god, I can't think of the name. With the rifle, I find it a little bit harder to try to stay alive, or try to stay alive and down people, just because, again, I'm not really good with it. The reload time with the revolver, or with the rifle, it does take a little bit longer than with the bat. Not the bat, sorry, I'm looking at the bat. With the bow, again, look. This is nice. This is how fast it takes to reload. And so I found that this was a little bit better as far as, like, reload speed and quickness in the way that I play as far as in this mode, but compared to the rifle where it takes a little bit longer to reload. And although the rifle, after the whole patch thing came out, and it has like what, 75% more damage, or 75 points of damage, although it does more damage and you can, you know, easily switch over to like your revolver and finish people off, it's not as fast as the bow. And with the bow, it does take again 2 shots to get people down, but I feel that it's a lot faster. It's a lot faster, and I don't think I ever switched over during this entire gameplay to my revolver, so that just goes to show how much it's just, I like it. I really do like it for this mode. So I decided to try it out, and that's what I'm doing. In interrogation, I used my sniper. That's what I use. And I like it. I like using my sniper. I think that it's a little bit better because I'm able to be with people that I trust. And I'm giving them cover fire. I'm behind them. I'm trying to give them cover fire from behind things. And that's how it works better, I guess, in that sense. But
that was dead.
Yeah, I feel that after playing with the rifle for so long, my aim with other guns have improved. They've improved, and I use the semi auto. That's the gun that's my baby. That's what I use when I don't feel like using anything that takes not so much skill or aim, but the Buster rifle and the semi, I feel they're like the general kind of guns that anybody can use, can get good at. Those are things that don't really take a lot of quote-unquote skill, maybe. They're just easier to use in general. They're easier to use, easier weapons to use. They're standard guns, I want to say. Where rifles and bows do take a little bit more of aiming, a little bit more of practice. And so whenever I want to, you know, have a relaxing time just playing without having to, like, you know, having to be on top of things, I will use, I get 2 bombed, get batted, and get Molotov. This is why I don't like this mode. Anyways, yeah, that's my baby. That's what I use. And so whenever I go a long period of time using the rifle and switch back to using that gun, I'm getting headshots, and it's so amazing. You get, you know, your headshot, your body shot, you get people down in 2 hits. Same thing with the rifle, not the rifle, the revolver. You get your 2 shots. I'm trying to bust this guy's armor off. That's why I keep shooting. I didn't mean to take a shiv or anything like that, but I saw that he was going in, and I was like, I need to bust this guy's armor off. So that's kind of what it is. I get batted by this guy though. No, this is my teammate though. This is why I like going alone and doing my own thing, because I'm like, oh hey dude, can you pick me up? You kind of downed him. Nah, I'm gonna go and get myself my fucking special execution. I'm like, hey, because, you know, my life doesn't mean anything in this game, I guess, you know. Whatevs. But yeah, so that's pretty much the little rant that I wanted to go on as far as rifles, bows, semis, and revolvers go. This is like kind of the sets that I like to use. And yeah. Something that I did want to bring up though, I made a form entry the other day. I haven't really checked it since
Let's finish him off.
But I wanted to ask if, it's not really a big deal, but it's annoying, especially since I kind of have like this whole OCD kind of thing. Recently, after the gun patch, the guns came out, the new DLC guns came out, and the patches were made.
Shit, that was close.
Come on,
I've been having issues where I have loadout sets, and I am, for example, having a gun that's a DLC gun on there, and I'm using it, and then I go to sleep, come back the next day, and my loadout set is reset. It was resetted to where I have a Buster rifle in replace of the gun that I put. I asked my friend, if she's having the same problem. She's like, nah, I'm not having the problem. I don't know what's going on with you. And I'm like, well then, that's not good. And so I have the same issues with the mask. I have a DLC mask bot, and and again, after I leave the game, it just resets to having nothing on. So I don't know if I have to like reboot my reboot. I thought I was gonna get caught there. It kind of got me off guard. Reinstall the game and reinstall the DLC to fix it. I don't know if I'm the only one having the same issue. It's as far as the mask guards, it's not really a big deal. You know, resets the mask, whatever. It just gets really annoying having to. Sorry, I cut forward a little bit because I spent like a good minute just making my way here. It's just annoying having to fix my mask every single time I want to play, or fix the set every single time I want to start a new set. It's just really annoying. So I wanted to know if it's just something that's happening to me, or something that the game fucked up here. My game recorder, it skipped forward.
Good to go.
If it's something that's happening to me, or if it's something that other people are having experiences with, problems with, and what they've done to try to fix it, or if anybody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. If they don't, then I may just have to do as I said before and uninstall the game and reinstall it to see if will fix the problem. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. My first time in supply raid using the bow by myself. It was fun. It's its own because he just has a teammate protected with his body. So anyways, comment, like, subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye-byes.